Now let's get some of your thoughts from our big story last night. We talked about Portland's new government structure that's fast approaching. It's officially going to switch over on January 1st of 2025, but there'll be a soft changeover starting on July 1st in order to smooth out any problems that come up before things get official. We heard from Mike Jordan last night. He's the city's chief administrative officer and the man in charge of this government transition. He has a pretty big job. It's the first time Portland is changing its government form since 1913. We talked about a lot, including the challenges so far, the potential for layoffs, and a lot more. If you'd like to see that full interview, you can find it right now on the KGW YouTube channel. But let's get to some of what you had to say following that segment. We'll start with this voicemail from Patrick.
It sounds to me like we're putting lipstick on a pig. I mean, they've had forever and a day to figure out how to deal with the homeless, the drugs, the street racing, and on and on. It sounds like a shell game to me. I mean, you need leadership. You need people that really know what they're doing in each one of these darned departments and everything like that. But we'll see what happens. I mean, you got to try something, I suppose, but it sure took long enough, huh? 1913.
Thanks for your comment. Susan wrote to us, "What will we have in 1 year that isn't going to be any better, in my opinion? I support having a city manager. I support removing council members from their fiefdoms. I support district representation. I do not support the cost of the expanded council nor the ranked choice voting, which many of the people who are otherwise well informed don't even understand. I think this is going to be an expensive mess." Many of you were impressed with Mike Jordan, like this viewer on our YouTube channel, who wrote in to say, "Honestly, this guy was well spoken. Making this change definitely isn't easy, but he seems to have a good handle on the scope of everything that's going to be happening in this change, which is important."
This Jordan guy sounds like he's got it together. He's smarter than all of them. Too many people doing the same job. They need to streamline it, and hopefully they can. I once worked for a man that said if it makes sense, it'll never fly. If it's nonsense, it's sure to fly. And that certainly has applied to the city of Portland government.
All right, we'll see. Michelle wrote to us, "I was very impressed with Mike Jordan. When our new structure goes in effect on January 1st, 2025, I think he should have the job of city manager. He knows how to get it done." Well, it's funny that you should say that, Michelle, because I had the same thought while I was interviewing him back in November. And are you going to be the new city manager, you think?
I'll tell you what I tell everybody else. This will be the most important hire that a mayor has ever made in this city. And for that person, whoever it is, to be successful, I would recommend that it's a nationwide search. I would recommend you do a big outreach to the community to build the successful candidate profile. You need to let every stakeholder inside the city and outside the city feel like they've got their fingerprints on this process. That will put whoever you hire in the best position possible to be successful, because it will be a really hard job. And this first mayor and first city administrator will set the culture for how the executive branch works, probably for cycles and cycles to come. And, this is maybe a little younger person's game than me. And I'd be happy to hang around and help advise and try to help them, coach them through what will be a really challenging first couple of years. But to be the city administrator, I think they need to really go through that and get the very best person nationwide they can get.
So there you go. He later told me, by the way, I'm a little too old for auditioning, so yeah, very likely not going to happen. And let's end on this comment from a viewer named Tim on our YouTube channel. "I feel like if city leaders watched The Story with Pat Doris, we'd all be in a better spot." Hey, thanks, Tim. Check's in the mail. Be sure to tell your friends about us, will you? We'd love to have more folks watching.